Hey everybody, what is going on? It's your boy Grade A. Haven't seen y'all since around Super Bowl time, before the Olympic break. Since then, maybe throwing in a few NBA bets here and there, but welcome back to the channel. Yesterday, I was trying to get a video up, just didn't have the time to. Yesterday, I did my PPQB, the power play quarterback parlay / round robin. Only worked out one way, got some money back with Evan Bouchard. Didn't really work out with Dunn. And as you can see there goes the 3-pick parlay as there, right there. But today is an exciting day. Now, I'll be focusing tonight on another set of, even though there's only 4 games, I think there's 3 great opportunities to make some money tonight individually. Let's start with Utah and Minnesota. Minnesota, one of the worst power, even though they don't give up many power plays, one of the worst against one of the worst penalty kills in the league, bottom 10. So we'll start off with Sergachev plus 250. That power play, not the best, but when you have the opportunity of going against a very suspect penalty kill, it's worth the 250 for a power play. But that's not the most important one. I start off with just the basic one. The 2 power plays we'll be focusing on today. Once again, our boy Uvis plus 390. Buffalo, one of the penalty kills that it started out amazing and then basically started taking a dive in January going into the Olympic break. I'm continuing on that trend. Plus, Uvis has played many minutes, has an uptick in minutes. He's still the power play 1 quarterback, even though Ekblad came back after injury / long Olympic break rest. So we're taking Uvis plus 390. And then the home run of the night, I was all over him when it came to fantasy just the other day, which was a fun slate. But Neil Pionk out. Morrissey is still out. This is a defenseman that normally plays anywhere from 16 to 18 minutes. No, not even 18. I would say 15 to 17 minutes as a defenseman. He had 25 minutes just the other day against Vancouver. Now, Vancouver basically being the worst PK in the league, they weren't able to, get a power play off. Just didn't happen. I had a good selection with obviously Shifley and Connor on that slate, but the power play just didn't get off. Well, in this case, there's another nice power play opportunity because we have Winnipeg. We have Winnipeg going against Anaheim tonight, and Anaheim is top 10 in minutes, bottom 10 in PK, and you have to throw something on this because they have Mr. Logan Stanley, who is the power play quarterback with no Morrissey. When Morrissey is out, it goes to Pionk. Pionk is out, guess what? He's plus 750. Definitely some of the biggest odds I've seen. Sometimes I normally see power play 2 guys plus 550, plus 6, plus 650. But plus 750, you just have to throw something on it, which is why we're going with the round robin up here. This is what it looks like with these 3. And as you can see here, they should be able to show me the... Oh, no. This is the parlay that I did. So if you parlay it with a 20% boost, plus 17,373. If you're round robin it, this is what the combinations look like. If combinations 1 and 2 hit, 170, 150. If combinations 1 and 3 hit, almost 300. And if combinations 2 and 3 hit, 2 and 3 being Uvis and Stanley, you're looking at basically $415. So a lot of opportunity. I think it's definitely a fun sweat. Now, along with that, Logan Stanley is interesting in his basic props. Let's scroll down. As we go into that, Logan Stanley went from, once again, playing 15 to 17. Not sniffing 18. He's around 17. And got 25 and a half minutes with these injuries. So, I got, like I said, the power play was plus 750. We can go and select the game to see if it's still that way. But his assist is plus 275. Plus, his point is plus 195 just for his point. What I'm also looking for is, obviously now with all the injuries, I was hoping by now, when I did this earlier, his shot on goal prop was not up there. Once again, I did lock him in for fantasy in the 3 lineup in the big NHL Deep contest a couple of days ago, and he was just my main lock. And he tried. The man had 5 shots on goal, so he's the main defenseman left. Everybody else is just there to hopefully defend, but obviously the defense just goes down. But we're not worried about defense here. We're worried about the offense, and he's the main guy left. Basically, him and maybe Del Mello, who got an assist, but we're looking at Mr. Stanley because he's the power play 1 quarterback. So, uptick in basically 10 minutes of gameplay. If you're not too big on the power play, fine. Go plus 195 for his point, plus 275 for his assist. Now let's take a look here, and if we load this up, having some issues here. Let me see if I can go back and let's see if this loads up. Okay, we got this out the way. So obviously 2 defensemen with the uptick in power play time and just gameplay time in general. If you just want to take both of them for a point, we'll go to Florida first. We'll let this load up. This should pop up, just taking a little extra time. Here we go. And let's just go. I mean, if you want to go double assist, that's one thing, but both the point props are fine. So there's really no need to do that. But Uvis for a point is plus 135. That's it by itself. So him for plus 135. And then let's just scroll down here and let's get to the Winnipeg game. And let's just go for him at the point for Mr. Stanley. It should pop up right now as it loads up. There we go. And him for a point is plus 1. It's still plus 195, so it didn't move. So those combined plus 593 if you want to take those 2 for a point. Now, he's the main offensive defenseman they basically have left. Besides, majority of this team's offense does come from the top line. Like, this is a very top-heavy team. But did they add? No. So it doesn't look like they're going to add him to the shots on goal. What about shots on goal over under? Like, does he have that? No. They basically got the top 3 guys on line 1, and then they put Cole Perfidi. They put Cole Perfidi because Cole Perfidi is the other guy that's on the power play. And also, I'll mention him too. Cole Perfidi is also on that power play unit, and he also has nice odds. As you can see, the main 3, Connor, Scheifele, Velarde, 230, 200, 195. Cole Perfidi plus 360. I also wrote that down in my notes. That's definitely worth a shot as well. Is there anything else interesting that I had in my notes? I really don't think so. It's really all about Uvis. Excuse me. It's really about Uvis, Stanley, and Serge for the power play quarterback. I could just easily just parlay Uvis and Stanley, but I basically just did that in the round robin, so I already took care of that. So no need to do that. If anything else that I haven't done yet, it will be the Stanley is to parlay Stanley's point and Uvis's point. And just to see it, let's just see what it looks like here. If we go assist, once again, this is on DK. Because like I said, I've been putting up more DK content now because you could, do a parlay with the power plays. But with DK's rules, you have to pick 1 power play prop per game. With the assist, Logan Stanley plus 275. And if we go back to Florida and see what Uvis's assist is, like I said, the points are good enough, so I'm not doing the assist. I mean, I did want Stanley's assist because I'm big on Stanley with the minute boost that he has. Uvis plus 195. So if they both get an assist, if you want to do that, basically plus 1,000. Basically plus 1,000 for both of them for the assist. But thank you for tuning in. We are back. Like I said, we've seen the trend already with the first couple days. A little bit of struggling with the break, teams knocking off some rust, but I also like the teams that we've picked tonight because we got guys that have already got a game, maybe even 2, or this is their second game under. So some teams that already had a back-to-back, look better the second game. So Florida came out steamrolling, so let's see if they come out back with the same kind of firepower. But there's just big odds here that you just have to take a sniff at. It's like if it doesn't happen, fine, but you'll definitely regret it if, something happens here. Like I said, Buffalo is top 5 along with Florida, but like I said, Uvis has one of the best power play props. Both teams are heavy in minutes, but the Buffalo PK is dropping. That Buffalo PK was top 5. It was in the top 3. And now that Buffalo PK is starting to drop. It's starting to drop. I understand we normally don't attack PKs that are high, but this is one of those, if you're paying attention to hockey, that Buffalo penalty kill is trending down, and we're going to continue to attack it. So, that is it for me. Thank you for tuning in once again. Good luck tonight. This should be a fun sweat. Definitely the biggest odds by far this season. Probably won't get no bigger than this. We probably won't see any individual with a plus 750 by himself, but I think it's a fun sweat, so I'm ready to sweat this out tonight. Let's get this money, and most importantly, let's be real. If there's one power play point that I really don't care about, but it's just there, it's really Sergachev. Because in the round robin, if Uvis and Stanley hit, that's $416 by itself, and that just makes up the night. And I also took those individually. So if those two hit, $416 for the round robin plus their odds. Like I said, he's basically $85. That's probably like $550 in total. With me singling out the 2 bets. That's what I'm hoping for. The odds have not changed, so hopefully by the time this is posted, I'm recording this now and posting it as soon as I am going to post it and edit right before I hit stop. Right after I hit stop. So hopefully by the time you see these odds do not go anywhere. Thank you. Good luck tonight. Hockey is back. 7 weeks left to the playoff push. But let's worry about tonight's bet. Power play QB parlay. This is your boy Grade A Fantasy. Thank you for tuning in once again. Good luck tonight and have a great weekend.